Now, the largest animal on Earth, but for decades, the blue whale has been wiped out in parts of the Indian Ocean because of the impact of commercial whaling ships.
However, now they seem to be making something of a return as underwater audio recordings show they're spending months at a time near the Seychelles, as our science correspondent Victoria Gill reports.
The biggest animals on Earth. Blue whales have returned to inhabit tropical waters where just a few decades ago they were wiped out. On 2 recent expeditions, researchers and documentary filmmakers came to the Seychelles in search of the giant marine mammals.
This is really cool. I've never seen so many different species, so many different species. We've got hundreds of animals here. It's pretty remarkable.
This is now an ecological paradise teeming with life. But back in the 1960s, Soviet whaling vessels captured and killed hundreds of blue whales in these waters.
All right, here you go.
OK.
To find out if the animals had returned, scientists listened. Underwater microphones are able to pick up the very low-frequency sounds that blue whales use to communicate over distances of hundreds of miles through the ocean. But the researchers weren't actually able to hear the blue whales calling directly. It took a year of recording from the seabed and painstaking analysis of all those months of sound to identify the telltale, very low-frequency, deep calls. The signature of these marine giants.
We do know that blue whales worldwide were decimated by commercial whaling. We listened for over a year, and we heard them in many months of the year. That suggests that the Seychelles is really important for blue whales. And so understanding when and where blue whales may have recovered and are coming back, it's a conservation win.
These whales are vital to the health of our oceans. They lock up large amounts of planet-warming carbon in their huge bodies. They can consume 500,000 calories in one mouthful, and even their poo provides important nutrients for other marine life. Long after the end of commercial whaling here, the Seychelles has committed to officially protecting almost 1/3 of its national waters for wildlife.
Turns out if you stop killing animals on mass scales and you give them a chance to rebound, they can recover.
The scientists hope to return to find out more about how the world's largest whales are using this area and if they're breeding here. They'll be looking and listening for more clues about how to protect these waters now that the ocean's largest inhabitants have returned. Victoria Gill, BBC News.